Hi Aries, welcome to your love readings. This is general for platonic or romantic, so keep that in mind, but I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I love you guys. If you were here to watch for an Aries reading, you are more than welcome. Please only take what resonates to everybody watching. Throw the rest away. We don't need to carry any more bricks in our backpack than we already got. And let's see what we got cooking good looking between you and your person. We're going to look at the overall energy. We're going to look at you and we're going to look at them. So do remember that energy is intertwined between every single person that we do brush shoulders with. So if it is vice versa, you can change it around. Let's see what we got going for my Aries energies. I'm trying to figure out if the vision they're giving me is a metaphor for you guys or if it's a literal situation, because I am seeing a house fire. And I don't know if they still teach us in school. I come from a family of firemen. Literally everyone in my family is a fireman on my mom's side. And there was always that tuck, drop, and roll method. Touch the doorknob, see if it's hot. The fire's on the other side of the door. I don't know if you're teaching your kids about fire and being cautious about fire. Or like have an exit plan. I'm seeing a house fire. And I see the kid duck, dropping, and rolling. For those of you that... I feel like this is legit. I'm seeing it now. For those of you that live in an older home, I'm actually getting a home that was built in the late 1800s. There's something faulty behind a light switch, and it looks like it's in a living room. Yeah, whoever has the light switch in the living room, and there's either like it looks like a recliner chair in front of it. That's where most electrical fires happen, is in the socket, because you're plugging things in and out. Something's going to happen in that socket, and there's already some like warning signs of it. I don't know if it's starting to get like charred a little bit around the socket, or you're seeing sparks, like orange sparks, not blue sparks, when you put something in and out. But if you're questioning that, there is something faulty about some wires behind that wall. Yeah, I can smell it. It's an electrical fire, okay? So that's for someone very specific. They were showing me the house. And it is older. But the wiring would have been redone since it was built. I'm getting a house that was built. They're showing me now. I'm getting a house that was built in the late 1800s. And the wiring, or when it was refurbished, was in the 1960s. They showed me 1960s in my mind with the apostrophe S. It's outdated. It's outdated. Five of Wands. Hermit. Could be dealing with a Leo. Or could be dealing with a Virgo. Might not be. But you are their neighbor. Virgo and Leo. We have the Death card, Scorpio. And we have the Knight of Wands. Oh, no. Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. For a lot of you, Aries, this is somebody that you've definitely cut off. Hermit card, Death card. You've gone ghost on them. You actually could have ghosted this person, but you've definitely gone ghost, like non-existent. And this person's having a lot of conflict over that. And Knight of Wands lets me know that they want to change that. This person's very impulsive, Aries. They act on the drop of a dime. They don't think very far ahead, or they don't think about consequences. But also this Knight of Wands energy with this Five of Wands, they're very self-serving when it comes to serving their needs and their desires. They're very competitive and jealous as well in nature with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands. But also, again, they're impulsive. So I'm getting, Aries, you could have broken up with somebody because they have an anger problem. They're very impulsive. They're quick to anger. They're quick to react. Outburst. I'm getting outburst. And now it's like you're non-existent to them. You don't even exist. They don't even exist in your life. Death card. We have Virgo and we have Scorpio out here, so you could be dealing with those signs or have those in your chart. But this is somebody who isn't accepting the fact that this is done and over with. But they have... Oh, I heard compulsive liar. They also could be a compulsive liar. Again, just acting without thinking. And lying is very much that. A lot of times people lie out of impulse. Yeah, this is done and over with. And again, with the Hermit card, that's somebody who's solo by themselves. So you definitely could have ghosted this person or completely left this in the dust. But this person still is trying to wiggle back in. It feels very self-serving, Aries. It just feels very self-serving. And again, they have an anger problem. Okay. Reaction. They're very reactionary, is what I heard. Very reactionary. Okay. Let's look at you, Aries. Now, again, this could be vice versa because you do interchange energy with every single person you come in contact with. So keep that in mind. If we need to switch the roles, switch them. I'm just having back problems now. My back's starting to hurt. I feel like somebody's having lower back problems. I also heard plantar fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis. Okay. What do we have for my Aries people? 10 of Wands. I heard muscle strains. For those that work in blue collar fields, I'm getting like a concrete worker or someone that's moving, a physical laborer. Be careful of your lower back. We have the 4 of Swords. The Page of Cups. Ace of Wands. And the Standing Stone, Libra. This person's a smooth talker. So I'm hearing the Morgan Wallen song, Talkin' Tennessee. This person's definitely a smooth talker. But what I'm getting here, Aries, is this person was a lot to handle. They were quite the burden. Whatever that reactionary, impulsive, anger, jealousy issue they had really wore this connection thin and took a toll on you. It took a toll on you. It's taken you a while to bounce back from it is also what I'm getting, but you are getting back to you. You're getting back to your inner child and what your inner child like to do. Your hobbies, your friends, what you like to do when you go out. You're getting back to yourself because I feel like this person took a lot from you because you were always walking on eggshells or walking around this anger problem, this impulsive problem, this jealous problem. And you walking away from this and staying a ghost, basically, is such a renewal for you and so karmically balanced that you are healing. You're finding your spark back. Man or woman, Stella got her groove back after someone who had an anger, jealousy, impulsive problem conditioned you to walk on eggshells because of their reactions. They can't control themselves, so they wanted to control you in order to control themselves. I feel like someone does need anger management, but you moving on and giving back to yourself and giving back to yourself in a way that little you would enjoy. Because when we go through situations like that, we really change ourselves in the present moment and it does feel like, Aries, you might have people pleased for this person for a little bit. Again, out of their reactions, they conditioned you to not get a reaction. So you did what you had to do to not get one. And it's almost, I feel like this person may have passed blame to you for their reactions. Like, I'm this angry because of you, Aries, or I'm this jealous because of you, Aries, or I'm this way because of you, Aries. And they couldn't control themselves, so they had to control you, and that just kind of made you anxious or made you walk on eggshells, and it was really heavy to carry and be in that connection with that person. So you did walk away from this, and that's giving you justice. That's what's balancing out your life. And if you did have a child, you did that for your child. You didn't want your child to see this person in that way or learn from this person or emulate them, be like them. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. This is the best decision. You didn't make this decision with your heart. You made this decision with your mind. This was a mind over matter decision, especially if you did have kids with this person or you have kids of your own involved in the situation, because they were just too impulsive, too reliant on what they needed and what they wanted. Again, this person was very self-serving. So you knew at the end of the day that they weren't being a good parent. They weren't being a good step parent. They weren't good for you. They were never going to put anyone's needs before their own. All right. Let's see what we have for the person. Very head over heart situation. But you made that decision. It feels like you cut them out cold. Like cold turkey. No going back. No Lazarus. What do we have for the person that's connected to my Aries? Ace of Cups. You have the Ace of Wands with the Libra card. Could be dealing with the Libra, might not be. But this is karmic balance. You finding your groove back. You getting your energy back. You go from the 10 to the 1. You go from being exhausted and having this person as a burden to feeling free as a bird, basically. And this could have just taken place in Libra season because this is represented by fall time and this is Libra. So this is taking place during the fall, possibly be taking place right now. But the Ace of Cups means that they want a new start with you, Libra. Or they want a new start with you, Aries. They may have, I'm getting this person, I don't know how they grew up, but it feels like they were conditioned in a toxic environment or had toxic people that they looked to or had toxic family members around them in relationships. This person may see love, and it's interesting. This person like sees love in a way that love is anger. Love is these outbursts. Love is these crazy overreactive reactions. Love is jealousy. If you're not jealous, you don't love me. Those type of things. I feel like you guys fought a lot. I feel like they were a picker, like they picked fights. Queen of Swords came out. Ooh-wee. Four of Pentacles. They feel, yeah. They feel iced out. They definitely feel like they're on the outskirts of your life. They definitely feel the coldness from you. They can tell that you mean business and you're serious. And you're moving on without them. And they're just on the outside looking in now to your life. I do feel like this person is keeping tabs on you. I'm not sure if that's a flying monkey situation where you have the same social crowd around each other or you're part of the same friend group where they're asking people questions or inquiring. This person's definitely watching on social media if you do have social media, but they are on the outside looking in and they're just gonna have to watch from the outside looking in because it seems like you are not letting them back in, and they're very aware of that. They're very aware of the fact that when you put your foot down, I heard stubborn. They know you're very stubborn. When you put your foot down, you're not moving it, but they do want another chance with you. But I feel like they have a misconstrued meaning of love here. But again, on the outside looking in, I feel like Aries, you're the type of person that cuts somebody off and they just don't exist anymore. Like they don't even have a birth certificate in this world anymore. I feel like you're just like, who are you? Like you just don't exist to me. I feel like you cut someone out. You may have even blocked them, but this person is definitely, again, still at least energetically. But with this being Pentacles, feels like this person is spying on you. Now it can be, very mundane spying, not malevolent. They don't have any like harm, not bring any harm to you, but this person's definitely watching you and keeping tabs because I don't feel like they expected you to cut them out in the way you did, or because you did cut them out in this way, like harsh, like straight to the point. I'm done. Goodbye. Get out of here. I heard good riddance. Good riddance. Ooh, I just saw someone kick someone out the door. Oh, Lord. They feel it. They feel it. It's like they got frostbite from you. Okay. Let's get a self-care card for my Aries people. Frostbite. Now they're showing me, what's that movie? It's an Adam Sandler movie. Dang it, what's that movie? He inherits all the money from his uncle when his uncle passes away. And then the news reporter fakes falling in love with him, but then actually falls in love with him. And then he figures out at first it was a scam. And then she goes up to his original hometown, I think in New Hampshire, and she falls through the ice. And he actually ends up finding her. And she's like freezing, and he's still like, why do you want to be with me? Yeah, she's like freezing in the water. I feel like that's the scenario. They're showing me that in my head. Like someone realizes now, and you're just iced out. Ice, baby. Okay. We have how to manifest. State thought. I am, I have, believe, feel having it, inspired action, know it's done, have fun, align, and receive. You guys are on to better things. You've got your energy back. You have your head on straight again. And this person is where they should be, iced out on the outside. They're freezing outside and you're in a nice warm little house, okay? But I love you, Aries. You guys have a good one. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell on the side. It will alert you when Aries readings and other readings are posted. If you do want a personal reading, go down below. Follow the link. Everything you need to know is in that booking video below. And you guys have an absolute great one. I love you. Be kind. Drink your water.